Doctor tells a guy he's got 2 months to live. Guy says, "Is there anything I can do?" "Yes," the doctor says. "Marry an Italian woman." The guy says, "What will that do?" The doctor replies, "It'll make the 2 months seem like 10 years. A newlywed couple arrives home from their honeymoon. The new wife says to her husband, "I think it's time for you to stop playing golf. As a matter of fact, I think we should sell your golf clubs." The husband replies, "You're starting to sound like my ex-wife." The wife says, "I thought you said you weren't married before." The husband says, "I wasn't." Guy walks into a doctor's office and says, "Help me, doctor, I'm shrinking." Doctor replies, "Be a little patient." Stirring the water with the giant chopsticks of truth using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize the taste of your water. At the molecular level. Good morning, sleepyheads. I'm Sexy Santa. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. We'll get started, but first, a pint of water, because I have to get fasting lab work done today, and no coffee until after they draw blood. Nice. It's always interesting how mutual interests can bring men together around the world. Sometimes something as simple as literature, guitars, music, woodworking, pipes, monster movies. Then you discover the other things once you connect. It really does balance out life well. The group of pipe smokers that I tend to associate with online are Irish, Scottish, Aussies, Germans, South Americans, Canadians, from all the states in the United States. It's pretty darn cool. And it's kind of fun to see the beverages that they enjoy, what they pair with their pipes and cigars, the foods that they prefer, where they hang out, and where their various loyalties lie, how they relate to their women. And I can say that I've developed some friendships over the years that could very easily go from being virtual to being real. Guys that I could actually have a cup of coffee or a beer with. All good guys. Proverbs 11:25. You heard this before. The generous will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Women will leave a man for only one reason. They think they can do better. That's it, guys. They think they can do better. Your job is to accept that. There will be no begging. You give them exactly what they want, and that is your absence. I know that's hard to hear. And if she ever comes back, there's going to be a heck of a lot of explaining to do. When women put off marrying men, they call her strong and independent. When men put off marrying women, he's called childish. He needs to grow up. He has a fear of commitment. Double standard much? Who cares? I ditched a wallet, at least 25 years ago for a Storus smart money clip, which goes in my front pocket. Haven't had a wallet in 25 years. Absolutely no turning back. It's one of those things, if you know, you know. I'll put a link for it down below. Don't forget that incredible upcoming free men's conference, and women can sign up for it too if you want to, any of my female followers. Men, sign up for this. I will be a speaker at this conference. It's a virtual conference. It's free. I will be sharing the virtual stage with people like Rich Cooper, Rollo Tomassi, Steve Mayeda, John Sonmez from Bulldog Mindset, Dr. Warren Farrell, and John Gray. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Just sign up for it. You are going to love it. It's going to be the first week of December. The link will be down below. I will say this. In my experience over the years, the prettier the woman, the higher the risk. Think about it. What if relationships were insurable? You know, like you insure a car. Think about like car insurance for a second. Some people are higher risk than others. A relationship with a beautiful woman is high risk. There's not an insurance company in the world that would ever underwrite a policy for that relationship. Well, it's that time of year when some people should be using a glue stick and not a chapstick. The next year is going to be like that, right up until the presidential election. Look over here, not over here. Lots of shiny objects coming around. Just a quick word to my brothers that are trying to make it financially. You are not broke. You are just pre-rich. You've heard of dating deja vu? It's the feeling that you've heard that shit before. I was thinking about this the other day, that your parents, my parents, parents in general, went through as many breakups as you did. You know, we hate to see our kids heartbroken. I know as a parent, if I see my children sad and heartbroken because of a relationship or something, it makes me feel bad. And if I really like the person that they were with, when there's a breakup, I feel the loss as well. The loss of a potential son-in-law or daughter-in-law. Parents feel the loss of a promising daughter-in-law. They really do, especially if you've been dating that person for a while, because they were going to be an addition to the family. And as a parent, I want to tell you people who are younger, you people, that our hearts hurt silently for you, young guys, when you go through a breakup or a divorce. It's never just two people involved, it's a whole family. And a little reminder that nothing is going to be random in the next 12 months. Nothing. How many times do I have to tell you this? I started saying that in 2015, that nothing will be random. Right now, between now and next year, this entire election cycle, there's going to be pandemics, there's going to be wars, there's going to be all kinds of corruption. You're not going to be able to tell the difference between the two parties. Boogeymen are going to be created. There's going to be all kinds of shiny objects, all kinds of fantastic Freddies and false flags and this kind of stuff. This is that time of year when we start seeing sweets and carbs all over the place. It started with Halloween, if you're in the United States, that everybody has candy on the countertop or little bowls or bags of candy everywhere. And with holiday parties coming up and people bringing sweets into work, this is the time of year where you start gaining weight. Add to that, it's cold and it's dark, and you want comfort food. You want that mac and cheese. You want those cheesy home fries. You want that stack of pancakes. You can have pancakes, just don't have like 5 of them. You can have cheesecake, just don't eat the whole darn thing. Just have a sliver of it. It's okay. Put 1 less sugar in your coffee. Go to 2 meals a day. Start out your day with a big glass of water like I did. Can you commit to going to the gym or taking a walk daily? This is when most people's health starts to go downhill this time of year. So get a jump on that now. And a reminder, look for a woman that is a builder. I say this at least once a week, not a destroyer. Build what you say. Build something that can outlive both of you. How did all her past relationships end? That's how yours with her will most likely end. Patterns don't lie, my brother. Evaluate her for her desire and ability to want to build something, and that takes time. She's going to show you by her past patterns and by her behavior with you. Remember, words mean nothing. Behavior means everything. And with that, finish your water, and I'll see you on the next Daybreak Show, your home, the only home of sanity, clarity, and reason.
Excuse me, ma'am?
I have a boyfriend.
Okay, that's great. I just want to let you know that your tire's flat. Get your fucking boyfriend to do it.
Women love idealistically and men love realistically. And the problem is that we love a woman way more than a woman loves us. So when we separate, we're in way more pain than what the actual woman herself. And let me tell you exactly the reason why. Because when a man loves a woman, he loves her like she's his daughter. He looks after her, he protects her, he provides for her, he does everything for her. The woman loves him like her father. But in our nature, we are meant to lose a parent, but we're not meant or built to lose a child. And a man loses a child when him and his woman separates. And it's way more heartbreaking.